Good morning, my name is Tyler. My story is going to take us back to my senior year of high school, where I'm turning 18 in March and I graduate in June. So 3 months apart. It's kind of a big deal in my house. You know, it's kind of a momentous couple months. And a few weeks before my birthday, my dad asked me, he's like, what do you want for your birthday? And I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew. At this point in my life, I had kind of established myself as a pretty huge computer nerd. So software, hardware, I did it all. I dabbled. I was learning. I was enjoying myself. And so I tell him, I say, I've been thinking about this a lot. Whoa. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I would like to build my own computer. And he says to me, he says, okay. It takes him 2 seconds to say, okay, he has all the faith in the world in me. He knows I can do it. So I take his credit card, and I go into my room, and I purchase the parts. And I get the UPS tracking number. And I follow that number religiously every day. In the morning when I woke up before I went to school, when I got home from school, at night before I went to bed, I was checking that number. I wanted to know where all these parts were, I'm excited, I'm ready. So fast forward a couple weeks, and I check it in the morning, and it says they're going to be here today. So I'm pretty excited. At school the entire day, I'm not there in my head. I'm in my head. I'm ready. I'm planning, and so I get home, and about 3:30 rolls around when the parts are scheduled to be here, and nothing's here yet. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. I've had troubles with UPS in the past. So 3:45, my dog starts going crazy. There are 2 things my dog hates: UPS trucks, FedEx trucks, and trash trucks. So delivery trucks and trash trucks. And I hear my dog barking from the living room. And she's going crazy, and I go out and I see the big brown UPS truck in front of my house, and I go out and I meet the guy, and I say, hey, thanks. I said thank you maybe 20 times in 20 seconds. I was so excited. This was like Christmas morning to me. He's got this huge box full of computer parts, and I got this huge smile on my face, and I'm ready to go. So I take the box, I sign for it, and I go into the kitchen where I have set up my it's like a surgery lab. I've got all these tools lined up. I've got this big space over here on the table, and I'm ready to do this. So I get to work, and I've read all the tutorials, watched all the YouTube videos. This is something that I had known my entire adult life that I wanted to do this. So I start building, and I'm slaving over this thing. I'm hunched over inside this big metal box. My back is starting to hurt. It's taking like 6 hours. I'm wiping sweat off my brow every 20 seconds. I pinch my finger, and I literally put blood and sweat into this machine. And so I'm about finished. I put the side of the case back in. I screw the thumb screws, and I take a step back. I take a nice mental picture of what I just put together. Take a deep breath. I get ready to push the power button to make sure that it works. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. This is it. Do or die. If it doesn't work, my dad's probably gonna kill me because I just wasted a whole bunch of money and we don't know what's wrong yet. So I go. I can't even look at the thing. I close my eyes and I push the power button, and I don't hear anything. So I'm thinking to myself, my first thought is, wow, these fans are really quiet. I made a good choice. This is a good pick. So I open my eyes, and nothing's happening. Oh shit. That's my first thought is, I should go call my friends and tell them I won't be at school on Monday because I'll be dead. My dad's gonna kill me. So I'm panicking. I have this, my heart has taken a swan dive into my stomach, and I'm just like, whoa, I can't believe that this just happened. And I'm panicking, and I'm looking over the machine, and I look at the back and make sure everything's plugged in, and at the bottom, power supply that takes power from the wall, I forgot to turn it on. So I flip the switch, I hit the button, immediately the lights come on, the fans start whizzing, I'm ready to, I'm ready to start doing software, and I learned that day, that, don't panic. That sense of accomplishment when I fix it, I flip the switch, big whoop. But, and it was great. It was a really good day in my life, so that's story.